it up, crank it on up. West Coast, crank it on up. East Coast, crank it on up. Midwest, crank it on up. Down south, crank it.
Crank it on up. Don't do crank.
Yeah.
But crank it up.
Yeah. That's right. That was Crank It Up right there by your boy, The Saint 562.
Yeah.
Get it.
We're back. Farm to Table Canvas. We got Jason and Andrew from Chronic Elixir in the studio with Southern Dabber. We're going to keep on taking callers, and then we're going to talk about some CBD and drink some champagne.
Yeah.
Where are we at? Kyle, I think that's you. Where are you at? Where are you calling from? Where are you calling from? Kyle, can you hear me?
Kyle.
Kyle, it just wasn't your fucking day, was it?
No.
Poor Kyle.
Damn, Kyle.
Somebody kill Kyle. How can we smoke at a time like this? Kyle's missing. That's
Where's
okay.
Kyle?
Marcus, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from the Cape Back.
He's calling from Aqua City. How's Aquaman? Tell that motherfucking Aquaman dude.
How we doing?
Tell Aquaman he owes me money.
No, all right. I'll definitely here. Let me bring him real quick.
Hell yeah.
How you doing?
He came back out of the water. What's good? So you're calling from Kansas City?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Been a big fan of Southern Dabber for a while. He inspired me to do some combos. You know what I'm saying? Do the combos.
Oh, yeah.
Hit him with a bing bing.
The combo.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain that for the
For
listeners?
people that don't know what the
Yeah,
combo
yeah.
is.
The combo.
Well, that's picking up a bong that that comes out of that nowhere, then started dab, then hitting the dab, and that's exactly what I like doing. It definitely gets me up there.
Can we line me up with a combo right now?
Combo. You have a bong?
We do have a bong in studio.
You get that bong out. And
All right, we're gonna
I'll
do
show
it.
you how
I
it's
want to
done.
do it. I want to do a combo
All right.
with the motherfucking king inventor of the combo king.
That's my signature, is pulling that bong out from underneath my table.
Man, I love it, dude. And I mean, you've gotten.
It's like a magic trick, right?
me put some smoke up
Right.
Yep.
Hey,
You've gotten some pieces that I've stolen. I stole up here that I liked. I had to sit there and pull out dang glasses or grab labs, and I'm like, oh, I got to do it.
Hell yeah.
so what are you smoking on out there in Kansas?
I'm smoking on Girl Scout cookies crossed with blueberries.
Oh shit, that's what's up. So are the laws different in Missouri? I don't know anyone.
Right now, it actually medical marijuana just passed.
Attaboy, don't ruin it. Don't fucking ruin it. That is it's a privilege, not a fucking right. It turns out.
It is a privilege.
Just have a medical though. Now leave it as it is and make that work. Now
Amen. Yep.
now you're getting started out in your industry. Are you gonna be a grower or are you gonna be
But you know what? Honestly, yeah, I would definitely want to be a grower. It's always been a passion of mine. I've always done landscaping. I've always done, nursery things with, flowers, especially, taking the time to take the nutrients of the pH level of this or, feeding it that. Definitely that's one thing I want to do. And, I got a family and there's money to be made.
So
And
Kyle,
I
let us
wanna
get
take
you
this
started.
going for it.
Let you get you started out on the right track out there. I'm going to send you a sample of some products. This is called General Hydroponics brand Armor SI. Now, one of the most well-known, hydroponic companies in the industry is General Hydroponics,
Oh,
and
wow.
they make this product to help your plant be able to thrive in stressful conditions. It also helps
Sure,
your plant.
St. Louis, Missouri actually has classes to do, to learn the laws of, what's this, regulation of that, especially that.
Now, boy, let me finish my pitch.
Definitely
Now, let me finish my pitch because they're sponsors and they want to hear this. It's gonna help with thicker branches, gonna help resist diseases, and it's gonna help you grow all around better for your first time and make you look like you've been doing this for years out there in Missouri. Attaboy. So thank you for calling in. You want to say anything to Southern Dabber before we take the next caller and talk about some CBD?
Hey, man, keep on doing what you do, man. Keep on doing those combos. I'm right along with you, man. Hopefully, one day I can come out to the west side and just, hopefully take a dab on those. Maybe we could try to dab each other out. You know what I'm saying? I got you, and hopefully you got me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's what's up. But the main thing is don't forget to keep pushing that positivity.
Positivity. Attaboy.
All right, man. Hey, I appreciate it, guys. Much love from the KTMO area. Keep on doing it.
Attaboy. So we are moving along to our next guest of the evening. We've got Chronic Elixir in the studio. We got Jason and Andrew
What up,
hanging
what up?
out,
That's good, Dad.
keeping us lit, balancing it. It's a nice
Yeah.
balance with you guys. You know that? You'll be hitting me with the CBD, and then you hit me with the dabs. And, I mean, you introduced me to Southern Dabber, so I'm honored there, too. You guys are king networkers, really, when it comes down to it. I mean, the first time I met Andrew, we're standing in line for, was it Kushstock or was it fucking High Times Cup or some shit like that?
Kushstock, yeah.
And I was like, hey, yo, man, you ended up starting it with me, and then I ended up saying fucking something about cannabis edibles. And sure enough, I was standing right there with Chronic Elixir himself, who I've been following for a minute. So now that we got you guys on the air for your third time, you have new CBD products out.
That we do. We have a whole full line of the CBD along with different flavors, including strawberry, watermelon, pineapple, grape, caramel.
Caramel.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a new addition.
Everything is exactly the same. No change in recipe. The great thing about it is 0 THC. It is 100% hemp derived.
So you can drink 20 of these a week, and you're not going to have any THC show up in
No
your system. You're not
THC
going to fail a drug test.
whatsoever.
And you are super serious about this because
Yes.
you guys want to set like the bar for the right way to do this shit. Because if you're just out there freaking putting non-hemp derived product in your drink, and there's still that chance you could have that 3 even
Yes.
more percent THC build up in your system.
Well, not only that, but we're so stressed upon making sure that, our CBD stays with the United States and also, Colorado. There's so much trash coming out from China, from Germany, that they're passing off as
Tell
CBD.
it like it is.
And people are saying, oh, hey, here's your CBD. Here it is. It's 1,000 milligrams of this. Of what? Of complete
Melafucking
trash.
tonin?
Exactly. And
That was the biggest scandal I heard of. I couldn't believe it. You heard about that,
Yeah.
Southern? They were
Yeah.
putting melatonin
Yeah.
in these CBD supplements, and old ladies at the
Yep.
freaking market
And
are
just-
like, "Oh, I slept better. I slept
Yeah, of
so
course.
good.
Yep.
We fucking drugged you."
Yeah.
Fucking straight up. Well,
Damn.
melatonin is not necessarily that, but I mean, it's a synthetic version,
Yeah.
and it's not what you're paying for when you get
and
CBD.
especially with the your endocannabinoid system. I mean, you're literally intaking something that you're supposed to be already taking, and just on a regular basis, how it makes you feel and just how it affects you daily. I mean, it's just incredible. The testimonials we get from day to day, back to back, are just blow me away.
That's got to make you feel good. Like,
It does. It makes us feel more or less just grateful that, others are able to not only try this but benefit from it. And to see that positivity, to see people gain whatever health benefits they gain from it, it's amazing to us, and it makes us
and it's
thrive
bullshit
in-
because we can't make any claims.
No,
At the
we
end of the
can't
day,
do
we're not
that.
allowed to make any claims,
Yes.
and it kind of goes into the way that you've branded your product too. Because if you wanted to go that way, you could have. You could have totally thrown a freaking green cross on there and told everyone how this was the elixir and cure all for everything, but you didn't.
No.
You went with.
We went with basically like this, like, we're going to create clean medicine, something that is going to be able to, not like I said, I have the most sensitive stomach
You did
in
this
the
for
world.
your own personal
Yeah.
reasons.
To make me not have to take a shit ton of fucking pills, and you make it to where you're just jumping around from one doc to the next, hoping to get a positive answer. And, at the end of the day, you just needed that endocannabinoid and that cannabis in there, to make it, 1 in 1 and make it perfect.
Now, what about people that are, going to mix these with alcohol or going to mix these with some other drinks and cannabis cocktails? And, in the state of California, you're not allowed to mix CBD with anything still. You're not allowed to mix THC with anything still. So, I mean, crossfading, what do you think?
I'm all for it personally. I think the CBD can actually possibly mellow out some of the side effects of alcohol, those
Okay.
negative ones, or people
Okay.
are getting a little too excited.
Uh-huh.
And
Or also make you feel better the next day?
We've also heard that,
Yeah,
very
how-
much so, that it really reduces the hangover.
I will
mean,
go on a limb right here and put myself out there. CBD is super beneficial for a hangover. If you feel like crap and you really you need to kind of bring that back, CBD is going to help you there too. And I'm not telling you it's the preventative to do it. I'm just saying if you feel like crap, that shit's going to help.
And, hell, that in itself.
Speaking of, I'm gonna get a hangover real quick, guys. We're gonna pop some champagne because
Pop it up.
we had some ideas. And last time you were here, we brought out the watermelon bong.
That we
the
did.
watermelon.
That we did.
And then the time before that, we did fucking cannabis infused
Micheladas.
Mexican style cocktails, including micheladas and a mangonada, and God, we just went down the mix. So, what do you think would go best if someone was going to wake up for a brunch, put together something like this, and do some bellinis or something?
Strawberry.
Oh,
watermelon,
strawberry! What do you say,
pineapple.
boys? Should we do a tester right here in studio?
I believe so.
Pour it up.
We call it Poe Up. Poeing
it
up
up.
with a Southern Dabber. So, anything worth doing? Is
I
worth
got
doing,
a
right?
comment. I like the little hash jar
Yeah.
champagne
It's
glasses.
fucking classy.
Well, anything worth doing is worth doing. Kind of, grimy. I'm a little grimy. I ain't gonna
Fancy.
lie.
You know what I mean?
So, first of all, child-proof packaging.
Super childproof packaging.
This is not, this is not something that you have to worry about having to go back and redesign or anything like this. Is the one and done. Now, we're gonna get our little pour on.
Pour it up. Pour it up.
We're getting pouring up with Chronic
Getting
Elixir
poured
CBD in the studio.
Pour up
So
the drink.
while we're here, let's get this call that they've been hanging out for a minute. Ellie, you there? Ellie, you're on the Farm to Table Cannabis Show. What you doing?
Eli.
Eli? All
Might
right.
be Eli.
It might be Eli. Kevin!
He gone.
Hello?
Kevin!
Hello.
You're on the line with Farm to Table Cannabis, the hydroponic chef, and Southern Dabber. What do you got to say?
What's up? All I gotta say is that I'm faded as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Bro. I gotta keep that positivity going, bro.
I dig it. We respect that. And so we're about to keep that positivity going with a little bit of these CBD infused cannabis bellinis, strawberry bellini. So cheers.
Cheers.
Chronic
Sounds
Elixir, always
nice.
doing it right.
Sounds nice.
Now, I tell you these guys, you have a question for Southern Dabber, or did you just kind of want to hang out with us and get faded?
Bro, one of my, oh my god, favorite smokers, bro. Big old lugs. Ooh, he could last forever.
I can attest to that.
That'd be like the coolest guy to smoke with.
I appreciate that, man. I really
No,
do.
Southern is one of the coolest guys to smoke with.
That's just gotta feel good, Southern.
It does, man. And especially because if you ask anybody that knows me, I'm the same person you see
100%.
in person as you see on the Instagram or YouTube or whatever. I try to keep it real, try to keep it,
No fake.
fake is
Yeah.
lying, and I try not to lie.
Yeah, you ain't gotta lie to kick it.
That's right.
That's right.
So, CBD, guys, this isn't something that where the fucking product's floating around on the bottom. This is like how we call it in my industry, like actually just truly freaking mixed in completely, homogenized. I can't- Homogenized.
Yes.
I'm freaking feeling it off that blunt, boys.
Humana.
Humana. But
Yeah,
how do you guys reach this consistency when everyone else out there has got floaties in it?
Very carefully. I mean, without saying, really any proprietary information, we really take our time both in researching our technology and in making the product.
Yeah, it truly is all about that research and development. I mean, and staying on top of it and being innovative, and always looking for something new and exciting. And with that, it's staying fresh with your product. There's a lot of people out there just content and they're happy and they don't see the trend, rising, and then, their product falls.
And they get taken over by something else that's new, right?
That's
So
exactly what happens. You don't see those companies stay around.
let's talk about some of the flavors and some of the things you guys have done to stay innovative. Now, you've come out with CBD. Does this make it easier for you guys to distribute your product now, and can people buy from you online?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, they can. You can buy at chronicelixir.com/shop.
That's huge. That's huge.
And with that, I mean, it's pretty cool. We give you the option of getting the 200 milligram bottles. We also do a variety pack of the 1 ounce bottles, which comes of each flavor. And then we have a private reserve just for the people. I mean, they kept screaming it. They wanted something of the higher milligrams and all. So we brought that 1,000 out and just to crush it. And it's been we've had overwhelming just love for it.
And that's how you CBD up a whole fucking crowd.
That's how we do it, and just because people look at it very weird, they'll they'll sit back and I'll have a conversation with them, and they'll show me their oil and everything, and they'll say it has 3,000 milligrams, and they paid $170 for it, and I'm like, wow, you know, like that's a lot of money, you know. How is it helping you? Oh, it helps me and everything. I'm like, how does it taste? You know, like oil, you know, and how long you got to keep it in your mouth for? Like 20, 30 minutes? I'm like, okay, you know.
That's not a fun experience.
No, and also you're not getting 3,000 milligrams all at once, you know, and it's not hitting you right away. I mean, there's a lot of different benefits in the way that we do our product, you know, the way that it bypasses your liver and kidneys and goes straight into your bloodstream. You're going to feel that within 20 minutes, you know.
That's huge. So you guys really put a lot of thought into the flavors, too.
Yes.
Now, watermelon, I'm assuming that's got to be one of the top flavors.
It is very popular. Yes, it's I don't know. I love it.
Would you say you're-
I'm sorry to break that, but like caramel,
Here, Devin, I see you haven't had any yet.
caramel, like it has been the killer really for the coffee. People really love that when combined with the caffeine. I hear that it just kind of levels you out, and you don't get that crash of a normal after drinking a bunch of coffee.
So what we got here is I just took the watermelon flavor, and I'm gonna add just a little bit here more for a camera effect, and the watermelon with the champagne. And I mean, this has got to be like Jolly Rancher status right here.
Oh yeah.
Pinkies up, motherfucker. Pinkies up. That is a very enjoyable drink right
Well,
there.
thank you, sir.
And so, CBD, let's talk about some of the benefits. You can't make any claims, but what is it known for?
On a scientific level, we have an endocannabinoid system in our body, and we naturally produce endocannabinoids that fill these receptors in our body and create a sense of homeostasis. Naturally, if you were to supplement that with the CBD, you would have a elevated state of homeostasis, and homeostasis just being a great equilibrium where your body is functioning at its highest level.
It's like when you've got all your catalysts in place with your
Pretty
car,
much.
or if you're using the right fucking gas.
You got
or
all
you're
the
eating
tune-ups.
right food.
You're just at the peak performance.
This gave your body posse.
Think of it as a vitamin almost.
So CBD again, just it realigns something that was in your body that was for thousands of years. I mean, this isn't new, folks. We're just reintroducing it, and that's what Chronic Elixir's done for us, is give us an easier way to consume the CBD and
100%.
take it in. So
we try and make it fun, and so you can enjoy
And
it and
enjoy
however
it.
you
That's
like.
the biggest thing, too,
Caramel
is we
for
wanna make
coffee,
it,
and
yeah,
then the fruit
enjoyable.
flavors for.
now, can people cook with these?
Yes, they can.
They can.
So use it in your Jello mold.
You
Use it
can
in your
do-
candies.
Yeah, pretty much anything you can think of, you can just incorporate it because of, our process and just how it's already mixed. It's you throw it right into a gelatin, like you said. You're good to go, and you got some gummies.
That's how it works. Wow. So let's take one more caller, you guys. We got Kyle calling in. He got cut off last time. Kyle, you got something to say this time, buddy? Oh, Kyle, it is not your night, dude. Jesus. All right. We got Dirty Bird calling back in, too. Dirty, what you got going, bud?
Hey, how you doing? This is Dirty Bird Productions.
You got
Calling
some?
live from Terp Town.
Your mom giving you a hard time
USA.
about smoking?
I was calling to talk about some cultivation.
Oh, shit. Well, we got something for you.
We're running Baker's Delight, Gelato Sorbet, Banana Sorbet, the new Sorbet collection from DNA Genetics.
Attaboy.
And then we got the Caramello from Delicious Seeds, the Gorilla from Dynafem, and the Blue Dream from Humboldt Seeds.
So what kind of medium you growing in?
We use cocoa. We use a hybrid over here. I've
Cocoa
grown with every
peat
soil
or-
there is. There's all different kinds of soils. I'd love to educate some people on like how many different kinds of ways there are to grow marijuana.
Wow, there's 1,000 different ways to skin a cat. I don't think we got time for all that tonight. But shoot a question this way. Maybe we can try. Maybe we can try to get to the bottom of it. You ever experience any difficulties with bugs? You ever have issues with non-uniformity in the canopy? You ever have
Yeah, I do have a question. So everything's turning to this full spectrum testing, okay? And a problem that we're finding is that our predatorial mites are actually leaving behind ammonia in their feces
Droppings, yeah.
inside of the plant. Mm-hmm. And it's causing people to pop positive for ammonia on the full spectrum testing.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're trying to do is get away from predatorial mites, and we're using
fungicides,
beneficials,
yeah.
a lot more early stage beneficials to help combat the growth of harmful insects.
So I'm just going to make some recommendations out there too, because there's only a few things you can use in each state. What state did you say you're in again?
Dirty Bird Productions.
No, what state?
Oh, New York.
New York. Okay, so I've never looked at the cannabis regulation for pesticides in New York, but I know that California and Florida and Oregon have some of the most strictest. And when it comes to fighting, pathogens and bugs without using actual other predatory insects that might leave excrements behind, biofungicides and biomiticides are your friend.
Nice.
Insect killing soap, one of the products the company General Hydroponics makes is called Exile, and just like the name, it really exiles the bugs off your plant.
I like using that with the paint sprayer.
There you go, yeah, and so the bugs are going to dry up and die because of the potassium.
Yeah, skeleton bugs, they dry up and die.
The potassium salts and fatty acids are going to make them dry up. But the product's dual registered as a fungicide, so you kill mites and you kill mildew at the same time. But true integrated pest management, I couldn't just give you one product. I would have to make a recommendation on another. And Azamax. Azamax is another safe product you can use all the way up to late term bloom. You just want to make sure that you're not spraying off any trichomes or anything like that. So the safest way to use it is feeding it to your plant. You can feed into the top 2 inches of your medium, and that'll get into the plant. It's systemic, but it's completely safe. It's organic. It's OMRI certified, and it's recognized in darn near every state as a product to use on cannabis too. So as soon as people get up with their regulations, it'll be in every state. So it's a good product to use, and that's true integrated pest management, Jay.
Do you have any advice on EM1 from Grokashi or Green Trees?
I can't speak on those products just because those aren't in the product line and they're not really part of our repertoire. But I know they're reliable products, and anything that can make it into a hydro store should definitely feel trusted. Because those are products that go through a lot of scrutiny.
Right on. God bless.
That's right,
One love,
man.
Southern Dabber.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you.
All right, so
I want to give away one of these to a caller before we're done.
Yeah,
this
definitely.
is actually one of my newest collab with Herb Saver. It's got my cartoon logo on it, and I want to give it to a lucky guest, whatever color they want.
That's a good looking. Let's hook them up.
Yeah.
Shoot.
That's the colors that we have here that I have available. So you get.
There you go. You just got hooked up by Southern Dabber and Chronic Elixir. So we're gonna keep the party going until Heavy T comes in and throws us off the air. So let's hang out and keep talking. Chronic Elixir, man. So what's the next flavor coming up? Can you guys tell me? And what's the next event you're gonna be at?
We're gonna be somewhere for 420, and I'm not sure quite yet, but
California or?
Yeah, definitely California.
I mean, Andrew, I know you do a lot of work in Arizona too.
Yeah.
Now, these products available in Arizona?
Yeah, I mean, they're soon to be. We've been working with a lot of different pain clinics, actually. We've been getting hit up with a lot of different doctors that are, hey, regulations are kind of fucking ending here, and I don't want to lose my license at this point, and I do want to help these people. I'm seeing CBD as an option. Would you mind come in and explaining how your product works? So we have had a lot of that. And we've had a lot more exposure to people outside of California, especially with the website, Instagram, just blowing up of pretty much just people wanting to try the product, getting at the product, and, their overwhelming response.
What's the best feel-good story you've heard from someone who is sick that experienced benefits from using your product? Don't be shy to plug something too. You're not making claims. You're just telling us what you've heard.
Okay. Well,
I was gonna say that I've had a number of people in the direct messages on Instagram contact us talking about having Crohn's disease and similar problems with their stomach that Andrew deals with, and I don't know. I just find it interesting that here he has these problems and they can relate to the exact same thing, and I don't know. It's It helps everybody in a way, you know what I mean. But I've really noticed that it can help the people lower inflammation in anywhere in their body.
All right, so proper dosing techniques, you guys. These are 100 or 200 milligrams per jar. What are these, 8-ounce jars? 4-ounce jars?
Yeah.
So, I mean, what are you thinking? Mix it with water, mix it with,
Well,
drink it out of the bottle? What's preferred?
It's really hard to say. It's because it's up to the individual. Once they try it, and they're very skeptical in the beginning, and, you know, that's why we say it's 100% water soluble, because if you're not a soda fan, which I'm not a big soda fan, I don't like to drink tons of soda or whatever, but so you throw it in your water, and you have an idea of what it tastes like. Then people are like, you know what? I like the way it tastes just by itself. So, you know, there's people that have started off, you know, hey, just 25 milligrams, you know, or upwards up to 100 milligrams per day.
Wow. Now, Southern, what you rolling up over there?
I'm rolling up a backwood.
It's
man.
happening. His eyes got all big right there, too.
I love rolling up backwoods.
We smoke backwood blunts because they're the most expensive.
Rolling up backwoods.
Rest in peace, Mac Dre. We got
I
someone.
like rolling up backwoods too.
We got someone out here. Who is this? Tim talking. Where you from, Tim?
I'm from Texas, actually.
Right on, Tim. You got a
Hell
question
yeah.
for the Southern Dabber and Chronic Elixir?
What's up, Chronic Elixir?
What's
Dabber?
up, Tim? How you
guys?
doing, bro?
Appreciate the
You guys
support,
having a
man.
Good night. Medicating okay?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Fully medicated.
Lit to the shit.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We got some sour tangy, you know what I mean?
So you
One
guys
of my
garden? You do
faves.
your own gardening
One of
out
my
there?
faves.
I'm actually starting to do my own thing. I just got me a little operation going. You know, springtime's here, so
You can
trying to
tell
do
when they
something,
first
man.
start getting started too, because they call it an operation. Fool. Remember, hey,
Yeah.
it goes from an operation, hey, to my pet.
mean,
Hey, I gotta go back to my
small
house.
time,
It's
you
just
know,
my house,
I'm
then,
just trying.
and then it's hey, my facility.
My facility.
I gotta go peep the facility. We hope you make it up to a facility too. So you got any questions or
for
what?
sure.
You got any questions about gardening?
Man, I just want to say, you know, I appreciate all the positive vibes that you promote. I try to do the same thing with a lot of the people that I know. I'm originally from St. Louis, so I moved out to Texas to better myself and to do something with myself and, you know, find a different path. So, you know, I always say that we're all here for the same reason, to live, to love, and to learn, and everything else is just a combination of bullshit we've mixed together.
That's right. And anything else is a blessing and bonus.
That's right. That's right. So if anything, you know, God bless you. Y'all have a great night. And
This is what you
much
do.
love.
You see, this is what Southern does. He gets called. They don't even want anything. Everyone else calls on my show. They want free shit. Magic Butter Machine, Heavy Tea Show. They want free products. They just wanted to call and tell this guy, hey, you're chill as shit. I appreciate you. Thanks for sending good
Yeah,
vibes.
I appreciate it. because
God
I
damn
try
it.
to do the same thing. So
I'm crazy. I respect the hell out of you, man. That is so cool.
You know what it is?
that's what's up,
Is
man.
pushing
Hey, I'm gonna keep
positivity
watching you guys.
attracts positive things. That's my thing.
There it is,
If
man.
you watch all my videos, you'll see some type of positive message, whether it be a sentence or 2 paragraphs. You
So
know?
give them your YouTube video so they can keep up and if they're not following you already.
Oh, you know I watch the YouTube, man. Hey, my Instagram is small time. I'm just starting out, but I'm.
I was actually talking to Southern Dabber, but you should too.
Man.
Hell yeah. Give it one more time.
T.H.F113.
We're gonna work on that name, but give him a follow on YouTube. Southern Dabber,
Oh, for sure.
and then
Yeah, my Instagram, my everything that I do, Instagram, YouTube, you know, it's all Southern Dabber 420.
boom.
So you can find me there.
For some
Most of the
sick
time, if you
consistency.
just look up Southern Dabber, you'll see my logo pop up. And
Hey, that's easy, man. I got you already on my phone. I watch you every morning. I smoke with you. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, I appreciate you, man.
That's good vibes. So thanks a lot for calling in, Tim. Be well, my
Have a
guy.
Good night, Tim.
Thanks for having me. Y'all have a good one.
All right. So what's next, guys? What's the? I still can't get an answer out of. What's the next flavor coming? Are we gonna? Are we doing cinnamon? Are we doing? Are we?
We've been messing around with the whole, you know, with the coffee line, and a lot of people have been like,
You guys are doing durian? That's cool. Durian's a great flavor.
Oh yes. We're running with that ASAP.
So yeah, nothing on the horizon then.
Well, no, I think we're gonna do more 1,000 milligram stuff, and we have both beverages, like prepackaged beverages as opposed to syrup,
Okay.
and
When's the deal with Coke come?
Oh,
There you
they
go.
keep knocking on the door, but we just haven't answered yet. We're just,
You hear that,
we're just-
Pepsi? You better throw these guys a deal.
dude?
we have a few other things on the
Canopy
horizon.
Growth
but
and
we're-
all you motherfuckers.
There's a couple things on the horizon, but we're gonna keep it secret. You know
Yeah,
what I
we're
mean?
What
keep
sets
it
you
on the low.
different from like the lean companies? You know that they market
That's
their
just
shit.
it. That's just it. You said the word, because that is one of the
Most
things that I like
derogatory
to-
ways to advertise cannabis.
Pretty much. I mean, you know, like I look at a lot of the comments or whatever, and you know, people may say, "What is this? Another side of lean?" Or you know, no, it's a different way to medicate. It's just a completely different way to medicate. If you smoke flower, what's any different from then if you've had an edible? This is an edible. This is a tincture, you know, and it allows you to do it in so many ways besides just smoking.
To me, it's the funniest and also most cringeworthy question I get
Yeah.
at all the events. Is this like lean?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, it's a cannabis beverage. I'm sorry that like that's also a
That's
syrup.
been ruined.
Yes.
So-
It really has. That term itself has just taken away from actually what some people may think of what this actually is. So when you look at the bottle, that's number one what you do not see. And we strived for that. We made sure that this looked like something from the 1920s, that this looked like the old remedy, something that you would get from your grandma, you know, and it, you know, that's going to work as well.
Not a pharmaceutical knockoff.
Pretty much, yeah. Not
Well,
sitting there.
That's the
looking,
difference.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're probably going to get going here in a minute, but I want to take this combo piece over here. So, is it going to be a dab hit and then a bong rip, or is it what's the?
That's how the combo goes. That's how I do a combo.
So-
I get a dab, and usually I go hot just so I burn it up and I don't hear any shit.
Yeah,
And, you know,
those fuckers on fucking
you
Instagram.
know how it is. It's like
So
you're
you-
wasting it. You know.
So give a shout out. Who you guys want to give a shout out to while we're lining up this combo hit? You got anyone you want to thank for everything?
Hell, yeah. Well, besides that,
I'll thank Lady Wiley Creative for doing all our labels and design work. If you can like reach her on Instagram, she does incredible artwork for good price.
and I'll have to say everyone that's been part of the Chronic Elixir crew, and that's including my queen, you know, who's been by my side and has always supported me and, you know, pushed me harder and, you know, made me want to work and make this whole dream possible for everyone to taste and enjoy.
Respect, you guys. That's respect. So, Chronic Elixir, check them out on Instagram. Check them out online. You can order their products.
Please do.
Click on the link
Please
in
do.
their bio. This works great for a gift. You don't know what to give someone. You want to introduce someone to cannabis for the first time. You want to introduce someone to this first CBD experience. This is a great first step for a lot of people because
It
you
is.
have a lot of control. It's easy to medicate.
Without that THC.
It holds really well. You guys, I had one of these in my backpack for days and just medicated a drink after drink after drink after drink. And, dude,
The
really
shelf
well
life
done.
is ridiculous, and yet, yeah, we strive to improve, you know.
So, you guys doing it for all the right reasons. When I say Hydro Chef approved, you know, that's why I do it. This is true farm to table cannabis. You guys source your own ingredients. We know that.
We do.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
That's
we
a
do.
that's a unique thing in this industry. A lot of people try to
everything's sourced domestically.
Yes.
a lot of people try to grow their own and just turn their trash into cash. You guys are actually
No.
buying the highest quality ingredients.
And then triple lab testing. You know, that's something we really strive upon too. Is, you know, we want to make sure, just, you know, even if it's comebacks with that COA, we want to make sure it is what we're making it, and then we're testing it and what we're saying on the bottle. You know, we're not putting any bullshit out there. We're not trying to dress to impress for anyone. Literally, what we say is what it is. You know, we want to give more bang for the buck, and, you know, and try to give the people everything that they want without having to break the bank.
Well, in closing, I want to give the floor to Southern Dabber because
Take
I
it.
doubt that this guy couldn't find something inspiring and motivating to say. So I'm going to take this combo while you go ahead and preach.
Okay.
Honored to have you on, by the
Listen
way.
up.
So thank you.
All right.
And,
It's a
yeah.
pleasure being here.
Reverend Southern Dabber.
No, Reverend. Just
Just Dabber.
I've been through a lot, you know, and I just share a lot of my experiences. You know, when you see my whatever I write down, whatever I say, you know, most of the time it's to me. It's try to motivate myself, you know, and that's what it's all about. You gotta be 100 with yourself and true to yourself, and that's where it starts. And once you do that, then everything's downhill from there.
100%.
It just falls into place. You know, good people come into your life, I got you right here. Bad people, get out of your life because the positivity scares them, you know? Yeah, dab. But you got to hold it in. There you go. But yeah, you know, you got to, it starts with yourself. You got to just be true to yourself, you know? Once you do that, everything falls into place. You know, the negative people are scared of positive people. You know, yeah, that's what it is, and that's what it's all about. You know, they're scared of being exposed, and a positive person will expose a negative person. You know, they expose themselves. You know, and that's what you just got to be true to yourself. And I'll say that 100 times over and over again. That's just what I believe, and pushing positivity attracts positive things. You know, and I've said that for 2 years now, and it's the truth. So,
Did you do it? Did you double it up?
that's funny. He's doing a combo here, and
Did he combo it?
He got a little bit of the flower smoke, but it pushed that dab down, and that's what it's all about. It almost pushed the fart out too. So.
We're out here. I'd like to give everybody a big thank you for coming on Farm to Table Cannabis. Southern Dabber, you've been inspiration, man. I'm just blown away how much positivity just one man can bring into this freaking studio. You lit that call board up with positivity. Chronic Elixir.
Thank you, as
Andrew,
always,
Jason,
for having
you guys
us.
kill it.
Well, thank you
If
for
you aren't
having us,
following them,
Devin.
you need to go follow them. Check out these products. Buy some. Send them to
Yes,
your.
please do.
Send them to your mom. Introduce her to cannabis and CBD for the first time. And this is a record, guys. 4 Puffcos in the studio, 1 episode. We're gonna call this one four Puffcos, one dab. So Farm to Table Cannabis, DFZ Radio, and we're about to go to the Heavy Tea Grow Show here in a few minutes. So thanks for tuning in. We out.
Hydro make me feel fine. Cook up that hydro make me feel high. Feeling so high. Roll up that hydro make me feel fine. Roll up that hydro.